Hey Capricorn, welcome to your reading. My name is Shai and this is Evermind Tarotscopes. This is a timeless reading for whenever you receive this video. Oh, it is good to be Capricorn, isn't it? Isn't it? I'm a Capricorn, Sun, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Mercury, guys. So I love to do readings for Capricorn because it's so easy for me to connect with Capricorn energy. It's like I'm there, right? I'm there. And that's actually the message for you guys. You're there. You're here. Wheel of Fortune. So the work is already done. There's nothing more to do. You've already succeeded. You've already done it. It's just about rotating your perspective. It's just about rotating your perspective so that you can see what is already there. It's like, think about your field of view. You can only see what's in your field of view, but if you turn your head, well, now you can see what's over there. That's what this Wheel of Fortune is about. You don't actually need to do anything. Like, imagine that you are the spoke of the wheel. You are the middle of the wheel. You are already there. You don't need to go anywhere. You just need to rotate. You just need to rotate, okay? Just, you know, I'm going to use myself as an example because I think this is a perfect example, actually. So this is my second channel, right? I have another YouTube channel that I've been doing for like 2.5 years, and I was sitting around and I was like, how can I post more content? Like I like to make videos. I would like to make more videos, but I was sitting there and I was like, I need to like increase my bandwidth. How can I have more energy to do more videos that I like? Because I would like to do that. That would be fun for me. And I just didn't really like know how to like do it because I'm very particular about the type of content I post on that other channel. And then suddenly it just like came in so clear. It was like, just start a second channel, right? And that's what I mean about rotating perspective. You don't need to go anywhere. You don't even really need to do anything differently. You just change your perspective. Just turn and do something slightly differently. So for me, it was like literally just start a second YouTube channel because I can do different types of content over here. I can do different types of videos, and that frees me up, like energetically speaking. It like mixes things up. It allows me to express different parts of myself, and it's just gonna make it easier to do more of what I like in a slightly different way, right? In a different way. And I think, you know, that can help things grow and shift and change as well. So it's like that. Something that you've been building up, it's like all ready to, it's all of your transferable skills. It's like if you're working at a job and you've like built up all of these skills, but you don't really like the job, you can transfer those skills to a slightly different field. It's like instead of teaching, maybe you could do writing or editing. Or maybe you can move into an administrative position, right? You can just pivot. It's time to just pivot just a little bit. And you don't even need to quit doing what you were doing before. You could just weave this in, braid it in, add it in. Page of Swords. Yeah, just do, like that's literally somebody having a new idea and somebody starting something new. But with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like you just pivoted. You just pivoted to do something slightly differently. And it might seem like, well, isn't it silly to just do it slightly differently? But it's like, no, it's not. Like, it might seem silly for me to just start a second YouTube channel. It's like, why not just post everything on the one channel? But it's like, no, I need to create the space for myself to have this separate context, this separate space so that I can grow in this direction. It's like, literally imagine some kind of big plant, like a big vine, something that grows in lots of different directions, right? If it's growing in one, like, shaft, like in one kind of chimney space, right? It will grow up that space. But if you open up a second chamber, a second space for it, then it can also grow in that direction. And then it's just literally more of it growing in more directions. So it's like, spread yourself out, spread yourself around a little more and do more things more differently, but they're all like rooted in in yourself. They're all rooted in yourself. You are the center of the wheel. Everything spins around you and your perspective shifts, but you stay rooted in place. Ace of Cups, yeah. This is going to bring you so much happiness, and it's going to like refill your cup, right? It's going to bring you what you seek. This is like finding the Holy Grail. This is, you know, if there's been something that you've been doing that hasn't quite like paid off or panned out the way you hoped it would, just change your approach slightly. This is not the time. Like, it's like you don't need to quit your job before you start your small business. You can just start the small business while you still have your job, right? You don't need to this is funny. It's like, if you want to travel the world, you don't need to burn your whole life down and like take just a backpack and travel the world. You can go on weekend trips, right? You can drive out, you know, 10 hours away from where you live, and you can go on a weekend trip and go see the world from that space. And then you can like do little trips. It's like you can do things in like little micro bursts, do things in many different areas. It's like you're really being encouraged to grow in multiple directions, right? To grow in multiple directions, to spread yourself out, to be like a vine that grows out and radiates out, to radiate your light, right? To radiate your energy out in multiple different directions. That might be kind of like strange for Capricorn, right? Because Capricorn tends to be quite like structured and focused, and like, I'm doing this and this is how I'm doing it. So, but this is like to break yourself out of your own mold. To like, don't be too attached to your own approach, right? Mix things up a little bit, do things a little differently, but it's just from this pivoting. And everything grows out from your center. Like, you have a very strong center. You are very, like, you have really deep roots. They grow deep into the earth, and you're very aligned and you're very centered. So now it's just time to start branching out from the center, branch out from the center. Just pivot, do things a little differently, and you will be really surprised at how well that pays off for you, right? And it comes like really in the form of satisfaction, right? Ace of Cups, feeling satisfied with how this is working out for you. That's why I don't need to put any, like, you know, I don't need to put any other measures of success on this, and neither do you. If you're satisfied with the experience of doing it, well, then excellent. You don't really need anything else, right? So this will bring you satisfaction. Whatever this pivot move is, you will be satisfied with it. It will bring you, it will be like a cold glass of water on a hot summer day. It'll be so satisfying. So satisfying. So that's really all I have for you guys right now. That's the end of your messages. So if you want to check out my content further, I have links down below. I have another channel for lightworkers and starseeds, and I have an Etsy shop where you can check out my private readings, and I hope to connect with you guys more in the future. Sending you so much love and light. Bye.